Okay, let's unpack something truly remarkable today. Imagine this. It's the first of the month, and in villages across a particular state, there's this uh, almost festive buzz.
Right.
Not for a festival, but because people are getting crucial financial support delivered right to their homes.
Yeah, that's a powerful image.
We're diving deep into Andhra Pradesh today, a really dynamic state in India, looking at its pretty unique, maybe even audacious approach to welfare and development.
Exactly. And the core question, I think, is can you actually pull off both?
Yeah.
Can you have this massive social safety net and drive ambitious economic growth at the same time?
It's a huge question.
It is, because what's happening right now, I mean, we're talking August 2025, is this narrative driven by a leader claiming an unmatched commitment to citizens. So our job today really is to peel back those layers. How does this vision for Social Security mesh with big plans for economic transformation?
And what can we learn from it?
Yeah,
About governance, about empathy, maybe even sustainable progress itself.
precise.
Okay, so to really get a handle on today, we need to rewind a bit. Let's go back to the 1980s.
Right, the origins.
Yeah, there was this visionary leader, N.T. Rama Rao, NTR, everyone knew him, legendary actor turned chief minister,
Huge figure.
and he started something pretty radical for that time, Social Security pensions. Okay, they began small, just Rs 35 a month.
Which sounds tiny now, but back then.
Exactly. It was incredibly impactful. And it wasn't just cash, was it? It was framed as a promise. Food, clothing, shelter, basic dignity for the elderly, for widows, people with disabilities.
Absolutely. And if you think about the bigger picture, that Rs 35, it wasn't just a handout. It was a kind of fundamental shift in what government was responsible for.
Establishing a safety net.
Yeah, exactly. When, welfare wasn't really a well-developed concept in many places, it set a precedent, a sort of moral blueprint.
And that blueprint wasn't forgotten.
Not at all. You see Chandrababu Naidu picking up that thread. By 2014, during his time, he'd already pushed those pensions up to Rs 2000.
So there's a lineage there.
Definitely. A continuity of this idea evolving over time.
Okay, but now it gets really dramatic. Fast forward to today, August 29th, 2025.
Right.
The current government has ramped this up massively. We're talking Rs 4,000 a month.
4,000.
Reaching, get this, 64 lakh beneficiaries. That's 6.4 million people.
Wow. The scale is just hard to comprehend.
It is. No other state in India comes close to this level of disbursement or this number of people covered by pensions. It's quite extraordinary.
And building on that scale, the how is just as important, isn't it?
You mean the delivery,
Yeah, the explicit commitment to doorstep delivery, first of the month, every month.
which changes everything for the recipients.
Completely. Think about it. No more long queues, no bureaucratic runaround, especially for people who are old or unwell. It's more than just getting the money.
It's about dignity, accessibility.
Exactly. And it turns what could be a real chore into, well, like you said at the start, that festive atmosphere the chief minister talks about. It's a logistical feat turned into a human moment.
And the speed of this recent increase is also worth noting.
Oh, definitely.
The previous government, between 2019 and 2024, they increased it, but slowly. Just Rs 1,000 over 5 years in small steps,
Incremental.
very incremental. But then the new government comes in, June 2024, TDP-led NDA,
Yeah.
bang, straight to Rs 4,000. And crucially, they made it retrospective, backdated it to April 2024.
Ah, so people got arrears.
Yes. In July 2024, many got a lump sum, like Rs 7,000 for most. People with disabilities got Rs 12,000.
Wow.
And those with really severe conditions like needing dialysis or bedridden folks, they got up to Rs 15,000 in one go.
That must have been a huge injection of cash directly into households.
Absolutely massive.
And the ongoing cost. I mean, what does that look like monthly?
Well, the numbers are staggering. The state's now spending around Rs 2,750 crore every single month.
2,950 crore. That's over 330 million US dollars monthly.
Just on these pensions for those 6.4 million people.
Just to put that in perspective, that monthly figure is way more than some entire states like Telangana or Kerala spend in a whole year on their pension schemes.
It really highlights the scale. And in just the last 5 months since this new government took over, they've already put out Rs 18,000 crore under this scheme, the NTR Bharosa scheme.
Incredible. And they added flexibility too, right, about claiming missed payments.
That's right. That's a small but important detail. If someone misses a month for whatever reason, They can claim up to 3 months' worth at once.
Which is crucial because life happens. It stops vulnerable people being penalized by delays or circumstances.
Exactly. It shows they're thinking about the practicalities.
So it's not just about numbers, big as they are. It's got this very personal dimension.
Absolutely. And there was this moment late last year, December 31st, 2024, Yalamanda Village in Polnadu District.
Okay.
The chief minister himself was there, visiting pensioners in their homes.
Not just a formal handover.
No, not at all. Apparently he was sitting with families, chatting, really engaging. Someone even mentioned him making coffee in one house.
Really? Making coffee?
Yeah. Now, okay, cynics might call it a photo op,
Yeah.
but it does paint a picture, doesn't it? Yeah, a leader trying to connect directly, see things firsthand.
It does. And it raises that question, how much does that kind of personal touch matter? Does it actually bridge that gap between policy written down somewhere and people's real lives?
It's a good question.
And it seems linked to this strong emphasis on accountability, too.
You mean for the officials?
Yeah. If there's any failure in that doorstep delivery, officials face immediate action. That's not just a threat, it's a direct response to things that went wrong before.
Like that tragic incident.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That poor elderly woman in Krishna district who died from sunstroke in April 2024, just trying to collect her pension, that kind of thing sticks.
It became a symbol of what they needed to fix.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It fuels that drive for making the delivery seamless.
Okay, so pensions are huge. The delivery is key. But the welfare picture is broader than just that, isn't it?
Oh, yes. They talk about the Super 6 promises. It's a whole range of initiatives.
Like what?
Well, for example, starting August 15th this year, women get free bus travel across the state.
Okay, that's significant for mobility jobs.
Definitely. Then there's the promise of 3 free LPG gas cylinders each year under the DPM scheme, helping with household costs.
Right.
And for education, there's the Talliki Vandanam scheme, launched back in June. That gives ours $15,000 a year to students.
15,000. How many students?
A massive number, 67 lakh students benefiting, 6.7 million.
Wow. That's direct support for families to keep kids in school.
Precisely. And, there was even that funny moment, a sort of lighthearted comment from the chief minister.
Oh, yeah?
About maybe needing larger families, joking that people with fewer than 2 kids might not be eligible for local elections. Just a quip about population trends in the South.
Huh. A bit of humor mixed in.
But it shows the breadth, right? From transport to cooking fuel to education.
It does. It paints a picture of trying to touch many different aspects of life.
What's really compelling is how diverse the support is, hitting specific groups, too, like handloom weavers.
Right, often a vulnerable community.
So the Nethanna Bharosa scheme launched August 8th. It gives ours $25,000 a year and free electricity to about 93,000 handloom families.
Plus investment in their craft.
Yeah, another Rs 74 crore set aside to develop handloom clusters. It's about livelihoods, preserving tradition, not just cash.
Okay.
Then there's safety for essential workers, municipal workers, sanitation staff.
Often overlooked.
Exactly. So this Swarna Andhra-2047 program, announced just a few days ago, August 24th, it brings in Rs 1 crore accident insurance cover, that's 10 million rupees, for over 55,000 of these employees.
That's substantial. It really does seem like a very comprehensive welfare architecture they're building.
Inclusive and far-reaching, that's the aim, it seems.
Okay, so we've heard about all these amazing, ambitious programs. Pensions, free travel, student aid, weaver support, insurance. The elephant in the room, though.
The money.
How do you pay for all this?
Yeah.
What's the impact on the state's finances?
Yeah, that's the critical question. Rolling out stuff on this scale, obviously, it's not cheap. There are serious fiscal challenges.
Especially given Andhra Pradesh's history.
Right. The state's been dealing with strains ever since the 2014 bifurcation when Telangana was formed. There's been a persistent revenue deficit.
And the budget numbers reflect that.
They do. The 2024-25 estimates showed revenue receipts around just over 2 lakh crore, but expenditure projected at 2.3 lakh crore.
So a gap.
A gap. And remember those billions we talked about just for pensions every month? It requires incredibly careful financial management.
So how do they square that circle?
Well, if you connect it back to the leadership statements, there's this core idea they keep emphasizing. You have to generate wealth to fund welfare.
It's not just about spending. It's about growing the pie first.
Exactly. It's presented as a strategic, two-pronged approach. Grow the economy so you can sustain the social programs.
Any signs of that happening?
Well, they've been actively seeking funds for growth. They asked the central government for an extra Rs 10,000 crore under a special assistance scheme, specifically for capital investment.
Okay, so they're trying to invest in things that will generate future revenue.
That seems to be the plan. It shows they understand that balancing act between today's needs and tomorrow's economic health.
Which leads us nicely into their big vision for the future, beyond welfare.
Right, the development side of the equation.
We're seeing these ambitious plans again, like relaunching Amaravati as the capital city.
Yes, the goal is completion by 2027. And not just any capital, but envisioned as a hub for things like quantum computing and AI.
High-tech ambitions, with central government backing.
Apparently so. A promise of Rs 15,000 crore from the center. And then, just recently, August 21st, the Ratan Tata Innovation Hub was inaugurated in Mangalagiri.
Aimed at boosting startups.
Exactly. Cultivating entrepreneurship across the state, with plans for satellite centers and other cities too, building that future-ready ecosystem.
So that brings us back to that central tension, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can this grand Swarna Andhra-2047 vision, this roadmap for zero poverty, loads of jobs, tech advancement, water security, all of it,
Unveiled just mid-August.
can that vision truly coexist and merge successfully with the huge, immediate demands of this massive welfare state they're running?
That's the experiment, really. It's incredibly bold, trying to leapfrog development stages while ensuring, theoretically, that no one gets left behind, aiming for that golden Andhra by 2047.
And the collaboration with the central government seems key there, too.
Yes, Naidu has praised Prime Minister Modi, highlighting that synergy, working together on these multi-layered goals, but, translating vision into reality, especially on this scale. That's the real challenge.
And like any major political project, it's not without controversy or criticism, right?
Oh, absolutely not. Politics is always in the mix. The previous government, the YSR Congress, they've been very critical.
What are their main points?
Accusations of selective law enforcement by the new administration, and also claims of tariff hikes that they say put a Rs 15,000 crore burden on people.
How does the current government respond?
They counter pretty strongly, talking about rebuilding trust, accusing the previous guys of spreading false information. But they're also pointing to concrete actions, like reopening those 198 Anna canteens.
Ah, yes, the subsidized meal places.
Yeah.
Important for food security.
Exactly. And implementing more transparent verification for pensions, trying to weed out fraud while protecting genuine cases.
They're trying to show they're addressing concerns directly.
Seems like it. And also, things like promising 34% reservation for backward classes in nominated posts, planning a law for it, demonstrating that commitment to inclusivity while pushing their main agenda. It's a constant political dynamic.
So we've covered a lot of ground here. It's genuinely a remarkable story unfolding in Andhra Pradesh.
It really is.
We've looked at how this deeply personal, very ambitious welfare model is trying to change millions of lives, from pensions at the doorstep bringing dignity, to these high-tech innovation hubs aiming for a very different kind of future. It's this fascinating blend of immediate human focus and long-term aspiration.
Absolutely. And what stands out is that sheer scale and the dual focus. You've got this unprecedented investment in, well, human dignity through Social Security. And at the very same time, they're charting this ambitious course towards an economically strong, technologically advanced future. It's a really powerful case study in just how complex modern governance is, the aspirations involved.
Trying to achieve both compassion and prosperity simultaneously.
That's a good way to put it.
So for everyone listening, what's the takeaway? What does this all mean for you? And maybe it leaves us with a thought to chew on. In this world where every place has its own unique mix of problems and possibilities, what can we actually learn from Andhra Pradesh's really audacious approach? This mix of high-touch welfare and high-tech development. Could it spark some new ideas about what progress looks like in our own communities?
That's a great question to end on. Food for thought, definitely.